Hello. It is vampire time, and we are facing Necromantic, which I think we've faced before with these guys. I can't remember because we're doing the two teams back to back. Let's see. These guys have a pretty good record. They've played a few more games than us. I got the old Bludge Wolves, which is obviously unfortunate. Although we do have a tackler. I need to try and keep him safe, ideally. Mighty Blow Golem with no block. And a block one. 2 tackle whites. Bludgy Ghoul. Rodgy Ghoul. Okay, so pretty decent. We have 60k. So our team, real quick. We're on a 6-0-0. We picked up tackle last time, and we might have picked up Mighty Blow. Unfortunately, with him not having tackle yet, it's not going to come in as useful. Like, I'd almost prefer my Bretonians to come up against his team, weirdly. I guess we'll get a babe because, you know, Bloodlust is a thing. So yeah, after last game we did also bring in one more Thrall. So, you know. It was kind of nice holding off in a way because it meant that we were keeping our team value down. But the time was going to come, and it had nearly come a few times where half our team was off the field and kind of needed that substitute. Bloodlust can kick in pretty hard sometimes. Alright, there's our guys. Gone for the seemingly traditional lightning pattern. I don't know, everybody seems to use that on Necromantic. They're choosing, and they're going in defense. Okay. That's unfortunate. I think I prefer defense. I always prefer defense, don't I? Yeah, let's see how this goes, I guess. I suppose if you want to look on the bright side, these stand firm ghouls are a problem, but we can potentially sneak in and give them the old hypno gaze. Just get them out of the way the old fashioned way if we need to bundle through. I presume this player is pretty decent because the skills they've got are very solid. I don't know if I'd have done 2 tackle whites straight off, but it's not a bad idea, certainly. And the Mighty Blow is to try and get this guy up to block faster. I don't usually take Mighty Blow, honestly, on the... I mean, I would take it after block and guard. Block and guard on those guys is just, like, gold. So I think we're going to give Sir Jocelyn the ball. Yeah. Yeah, I think we will. And so Barnaby is on the sidelines. Brought him over from the Bretonian team. We'll try and hit a couple of these guys over with vampires, I think. And I feel like I should probably have a blitz at this guy. Probably not going to get him, but doesn't necessarily hurt to try. Got more chance of success against him than against the other chaps. So let's pop you in here. Pop you out there. I'm actually going to keep this guy on the front line, even though we should actually move you over in case of, you know, the need to bite. Don't really want you on the outside. You know what? Let's put this guy in the middle for now. And we can do a bit of a... That's a weird setup, isn't it? Oh, actually, we should keep somebody back. You're fine here. Yeah, honestly, this is... don't want to give him a free werewolf hit off the bat. Okay, I will accept this. Nice weather is nice. I think we'll just pop this guy here straight away. both because they have good movement and because it gives us somebody, we don't accidentally move him up or something and then have problems protecting the ball. We'll move you over here. I guess we'll move you up to here. And let's see if we can knock anybody over. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this one first, because then if I need to bloodlust this guy, it's not as painful. Then we do this one. Okay, that's why we're using block, guys. And then we do this one. Yep. Okay, nice. Gonna move this guy up as a secondary blocker. We can... I wonder what happens if you bloodlust and then... I think we're gonna move this guy to here, just in case we kind of get stuck. Okay, so that's kind of what we expected. That's why we need tackle on this guy. And then we'll just move him back. Move this guy over here. Yep. And then let's see about picking up this ball. We will not use a reroll on that yet. That might increase his desire to put some pressure on here. We shall see. I got all excited for a moment. Okay, let's take away some of those unnecessary skills. So what's the plan? I assume he's going to put a bit of pressure, even if it's just kind of blitzing this guy through or something. Now, downside to having this guy in here is that for starters, we don't really want to bite this guy, and for finishers, we, if they do get some blodgers around the side, having him here is not really as good. I mean, potentially we could knock him off. Knock the other guys off, but if we have to do a bite, we might have to bring somebody up so that if they have to bite, they can bite backwards, because if they bite him, obviously he's not doing his job. Okay, so I expect him to end up on the side of the field here. Okay, Claw has no effect on him, so that's just a straight old unfortunate roll there. Okay, he's going to try and cut us off from the main line. You have to try not to panic too hard in these situations, because like looking at the field, you're like, wow, all my guys are stood up and he's got a load of guys free, which is true, but you have to try and you know, keep things in perspective a little. So I think we are going to but the so the downside to the current situation is that I can't get this guy. Yeah, I can get him here. Okay, this is called being a bit risky here, but I think I have a plan. Okay, that is alright. We will stay. That's even better. I'll actually just push him there for now. Stay. Okay, counter KO is very nice. Okay, so now we do this slightly risky maneuver of bringing this guy to... Boy, do I do that yet? Yeah, I think I do. If this goes wrong, this is disastrous. Just for the record. Yeah, here. Then we do this. Alright, solid. Yeah, he can go there. Stay. Then you can come here. Kinda need to grab the ball next. Okay, that went well. Now that could be a disaster. Might have to reroll the Bloodlust if it fails here, and this could be, okay, never mind. Problem averted, for now. We'll just pop him up there for now, I think. And we've sort of caged ourselves in here. Now, we don't have a lot going on here. We're probably just going to have to accept a bit of a beating on these guys, which I don't like. Do I drop somebody back? I think actually... Try and drop this guy back. Nah. Didn't work. We got agility 3, so it's not the craziest idea. So we did manage to pull the ball from a quite scary place over here. But I'm pretty pleased with how we did that. We managed to get our Carrack doing work early. So he's just going to knock him over there. I think. Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Okay, so this guy's kind of held one of these guys up anyways, as it turns out. He'll probably just knock him back into the... No. Okay, he's going for the hits. Fair enough. Removing the thralls is legit, to a degree. Although it's not super hard to remove the vampires either, so I expect him to try and do that as much as possible. He might even blitz in with the mighty blow here. Or he may try and blitz in with the wolf to get in on the vamp. There's options. Or are you going to go over here? I bet. Yes, I think this is actually kind of a tough matchup for us. Okay, he did decide to do that one. He wants to hurt the vampires. I wonder if he's gonna... He'll probably just stand this guy up. Otherwise, Spine Ravager could get hit. Like if he dodges him away. He may want to dodge him away, but staying here has its sensible points. Okay, what are we gonna go for here? It's really hard to know, honestly. We could try and push into this sort of area, but it's not going to be super fruitful. I just don't know that we can really move a whole lot yet. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to knock these guys over. Best we can. I'm actually going to do it with Mighty Blow. Okay, we'll skip that. Alright, there we go. Gotta take a chance on rolling a pair occasionally. That's perfect. Let's see, where are we going to go? We need to remember that we have to bite somebody. I think we're going to reconvene down in this area. So... we need to stop next to a teammate. Or we could just come back up here. Yeah, I think we're going to come back up here. Well, that's unfortunate. But that's why we have a spare thrall now. Okay, so... Oh boy. That makes it a bit more tricky to knock this guy over though. Because I don't... guess I can spare this guy. For the moment, at least. I mean, honestly, just pushing him away will be fine. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Hey, you know what to say if in doubt, just roll pairs. So we're keeping the numbers pretty even. I am going to try... Oh, boy. Both of these guys are not in the best place, honestly. Like, for dodging away. We've got a 4-3 there. Yeah, I think we have to just leave it how it is for now. Let's try not to injure more of our guys than we need to, eh? So he's either going to come at us with the claw or the mighty blow. Against the vampires, mighty blow overall is slightly more effective. Against the thralls, it's way more effective. Because you get the roll, you get that adjustment on both. You either get it on the armor roll, and if you don't need it on the armor roll, it applies it to the injury roll. So that's where it's slightly more effective than Claw. Looks like he's going after Sir Reynard, a bit of a revenge hit here. Which I guess should be expected. Oh, that's nice though. Is he gonna... Nope. It would have been a bit of a... It would have been a definite greed reroll there. Now is he gonna hang around? No, he's dodging. Okay. It's probably for the best. I mean, he's probably thinking to himself, well, he's rolled 2 pairs already. Where are these guys going? Okay, he's bringing that guy over to help cover. I still think I might push this way this time. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily stop me. Oh, that makes it a bit more awkward. Unless I can get one of my vamps to hypnogaze somebody. We do need to start moving at some point, let's face it. So I'm going to pick these guys up this time, because that potentially locks up a couple of his players. Do I attempt the hypnogaze is the question. And the answer, I think, is yes. Could attempt it with a ball carrier. That would be quite brave. I'm not sure brave is really the correct word to use here. If it goes wrong though, I can't do that. So I guess we're using you for the hypnogaze. Okay, that was successful. So we'll try this now. Solid. Probably stay where he is. No damage. So I think we do need to bring this guy up here as a blocker. Can bring our this guy to here. Let's see. I think I need to bring this guy to here. In case I bloodlust here, I need to be able to at least go to here. Okay, we're good. And then, boy, where are you going? I think you're gonna go... No, you're gonna go here. Let's try and play it slightly sensible. Did I didn't block off his route in there. Yeah, I kind of forgot what I was doing there. Well, so he has a way in, although a lot of his players are stood up. Okay, he's going to push him this way if he wants to try and get in at the ball here. But it's going to be... I don't see a better than 2 dice against here. It's still probably worth it with tackle. But yeah, that's my silly fault for not, you know, realizing what I'm doing. He's probably going to activate this guy. Don't think he has yet. I think the purple haze will disappear when he does that. Okay, so who's he trying to free up here? Trying to free up the golem to get across. The golem can't get in for... Yeah, he can't get a 2 dice here. I don't think he can get a 1 dice. Because this guy can't quite reach. And if he goes there for the guard assist, this guy he can't get around the top without some ridiculous dodging. So I think we're looking at 2 dice against whatever, unless I'm missing something big. So where are you blitzing? Are you going to go for that? With this guy probably? Okay, so yeah, he's maneuvering these guys into position. And I assume he's going for the 2 dice against. Which I could have prevented by putting this guy here. Do you reroll the 2 dice against where you get pushes? Yep. And do you follow it? Probably. Let's keep that pressure up. So at least going to activate this guy. There we go. Okay, we're gonna stand these guys up this turn because they're doing a great job of making this a bit awkward for him. I wish these guys have switched around. Probably makes sense to go for this, I think. And we'll actually stay this time. Oh, Ivan the Conqueror. We're probably only going to push this guy if anything. So I think we go for it. No. We need a thrall up there, so yeah, we do need to go with this guy. And we'll go for a push and just push him here. I think we'll actually stay where we are. Meh, maybe I should have moved up on that actually. Now if I fail my bloodlust here, that's a problem, so I think we need to move other people first. I think we're going to move you to here. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, the +1 strength evens it out, that's right. And we'll stay there. You are probably going to blitz now, I think. And where are we going to go? Here? Or probably here, actually. We'll move you. Okay, no bloodlust is nice. How far do we take you? Here? And then I don't think we're achieving anything here, and we're against the Mighty Blow guy, so I think we're going to try and move this guy. And we'll pop this guy here, just in case. Okay. Just trying to work it gently. We've done well with removals, I'll say that. That's been a big boon. I mean, we've lost 2 of our own, but 4 of his, so that's let us keep like some decorum where he actually has quite a dangerous team to attack us, and losing a couple of his blodgers has been really good for us. Okay, so a stun there. But it does keep his werewolf locked up for a turn. I assume he's going to base us in a lot of places. I'm not sure if he's... A blitz here would be fine, except he still can't get through, so I don't know if he's going to do that. Probably just going to block here and move up. But I'm not sure. Oh, it's a 1 dice. Okay. That was interesting, actually. I'm not sure what the theory was there. Yeah, I keep forgetting that our guy's a strength 4 when it's his turn. Where are you going? Because like he can't get a 2 dice against this guy without kind of bringing this guy all the way around and then hitting from this angle, which maybe he'll do. Okay, he can do that because he's a golem. Oh, for some juggernaut. So where's the blitz going? Blitzing this guy? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think he kind of felt like he was running out of options there. Okay. So this is kind of a decoy. I'd like to hit this guy, but I would need to use this guy as to replace this guy in case it fails, because I can't rely on moving up. So this guy goes here first, and that means we can move this guy afterwards if we knock him over. Well, that's not ideal. And that's not ideal. Okay. So, change of plans. Oh, and I've used my reroll. Eee. Okay, so now we have to see if we can get this guy up here. I mean, I could even... I think I actually try and blitz this. Ooh. That is a Brucey bonus, as they say, a little bit. Move him up. I think we move this guy this way. We see if the vamp is willing to move. He is. So I think we're going to bring this guy here. We're in range of a 1 dice there. Could go for this. Ah, now I've got to decide if I want to do this block or not. Is that a thrall? It is. Okay, nice. So we'll get him back next to the thrall. My theory in doing that was we're kind of close to the end of the half. I don't have a lot I can do with this guy, and unless I do like a both down, I do get to move up on the failed bloodlust and bite this guy. It was risky, honestly, without having used our reroll. So he's running a little low on resources now, but don't count him out while this guy and this guy are still around, and even this guy. And let's face it, this guy. But he does have to do some running around to get at me. So my hope is that I can sort of adjust around what he does. I'm kind of put myself in the middle so as to give myself options of where I go. If that makes any sense. Like, I could push either way depending on where he pressures. Wolf will probably stay, he's got blodge, he's not too worried about this. This guy could come around here if he wants to really pressure. Yep. Okay, so we do have some free guys. Okay, so you are never going to get free. So we'll stand you up. We're also going to do this. I think we're just going to push him backwards, honestly. Which corner are we going to go into? We're probably going to go into this corner, so we'll just push him that way. Okay. So we do that before getting the guy up because it doesn't affect the bloodlust, and it means that we can now move this guy. I'm going to pop him here. I'm going to kind of sacrifice him to this golem. Okay, now what is my plan? I don't really have one. This guy's on a 1 dice. That would be a 1 dice. I think I do... Let's see. Probably going to be blitzing with the vampire. So I think I do this. And this. I should probably move this guy next. Actually, I think he should go here. That makes it more awkward for this guy to run around. Okay, we didn't bloodlust. I kind of wanted to do that first in case we bloodlusted. So now I think we do... Do we do that? Or... do we do this? I think we do this. I have to skip the bloodlust here. Okay, well that's something. We will stay. I'm going to be knocking this guy over, which is most unfortunate, but this guy being where he is kind of okay. Now he may do a dodge out block with the golem, but it should be a 1 dice. Are we missing anybody? No. Now, this is a pretty... Unless something wacky happens right now, like he dodges out and blitzes us, knocks the ball loose and we don't pick it up, we probably will go into half 1 up. I mean, he could also 1 turn. But this game is by no means over, because most of his team is just KO'd. So he could easily have a full team beginning of the second half, or even end of the first half. We do have a Babe, so our guy is more likely to come back. Of course, seeing as we've got a Babe, more guys have got injured for us, but that's the way it goes. But we've got to assume that all these guys come back, so... my feeling is most likely a result right now, without wacky stuff, is probably a draw, if he plays well on his half. If any of us make any crazy mistakes, obviously that could swing either way. Or if injuries start to pile up for one of us, which is more likely to be him, because he's got the more aggressive guys and the higher armor value, so he's more likely to pile up casualties. This is like a good result for us, a better than expected result. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, so he didn't go for the outrageous blitz. Yeah. I mean, injuring 2 of our guys... Oh, bye Hammer. Injuring 2 of our guys at the end of the half is actually huge. I say 2 of our guys. Alright, good news is this guy is free, so we don't have to try a ridiculous block with this guy, and we can potentially come up here, go this way. Knock him over as a bonus. And... you're a thrall. Go try and get some vengeance punching in. Nope. We'd have re-rolled that Bloodlust if our ball carrier had Bloodlusted. So I think we played a reasonable first half there, tarnished slightly by the 2 injuries at the end, but that's the danger of having to kind of like, you know, mark his guys up. So let's see how this goes. Okay, we got our guy back. Okay, he got 2 of his guys back, so it's going pretty averagely so far. That's going to make it hard to do the 1-turner, so we're not going to try and set up for a 1-turner, aside from, obviously, popping 3 guys on the front line and spreading our guys across the back. We should probably switch one of these guys out just in case we need. Yeah, let's get our tackle guy somewhat into the middle. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. He's going for it. He's got movement 10, so he just needs to get 3 squares, so it's definitely possible. Okay. Maybe he has to use this guy. Nope. I don't know. He's probably better than I am. I'm terrible. One of these days I'll score one on stream. Every time that we've had an opportunity to score one, we've had like really bad kickoff results or whatnot, so we'll get a chance at some point to score one. Not with this team. Or Bretonians, probably. Wood Elves were our best chance, but boy did that team get massacred. Oh, I didn't aim that quite right. Looks like it's going down the middle anyway. Okay, that's good deep kick. Kick would not be a bad skill at all for vampires, because you can't fill up your back with positionals, so you may as well give one of these guys kick. Okay, so here we go. Let's watch how this transpires. That's a bad start, I think. He's probably going to try and reroll that into a push, unless he's got alternate plans. Okay, so he's pushing this guy here. Yanking the orange is out for now. I don't know if he would have scored either way, if I'm being honest. I'm not seeing it, but sometimes they're hard to see. I think we actually try and Apo that one. Reason being that they get our player if they're dead. And that could actually be quite a big deal if these guys manage to stay out. If they don't, and one of our vampires dies, I'll feel a bit ridiculous now, but boy, the armor breaks have suddenly started piling up. That's how fast. Oh boy. What is that, like 2 KOs and 3 injuries in the last 2 turns? That's how fast it can happen. And that's potentially pretty bad, because that would be 5 out for us, 4 out for them, which would put us at even teams. Yeah, they actually removed our entire front line off the pitch there. Without fouling. One back. Okay, one back. So they're missing a wolf. And they're missing a white. That's actually pretty good. So he's down 3. We're down 3. Oof. Yeah, we needed you back, Yannon. 3, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I think I'm actually going to spread these guys this time. Actually, we'll just do this. That's about all we can do, really. So yeah, here's the problem here. We have as many thralls as we have vampires currently. Boy, if we'd let that guy die, we would be down another one, and he would be up 1. So we'd be down 2 now. So that was why I Apo'd him. Because I believe they get that play instantly, and then they get to choose whether they want to keep him at the end of the game. I think it's Nurgle that doesn't get them instantly, if I remember. I think Necromantic they just instantly raise in their reserves box. So, yeah, pretty nasty. Yeah, after playing what I felt was a reasonably solid first half, those armor breaks suddenly came back the other direction. So now it's an even game. We do have all our best players, and he's missing a couple of his. It would have been nice to be that extra golem down, but... Okay, that's kind of nice. There's not a lot we can do with it, but it means we can make him move a couple guys. So I have to get assists to these guys now, which is nice. I guess we can also move this guy up here. Okay, if he does a huge switch on me, then we could have problems. But he's going to have to pick it up, bring it down, hand it off to this guy, charge into the abyss down here, and knock this guy over. Which is not undoable, but it's going to take a few rolls. Okay, it looks like it's not happening this turn, so we should have a chance to adjust, because that looks like somebody that wants to block here. Okay, stuns, honestly, I will take at this stage. Because thralls on the ground are still thralls that you can bite, so... You know. But it did mean, as you can see... What am I getting a notification for? Oh, a follow from Jakala. Well, thank you, Jakala. I don't see you, but in fairness, the tools here are not the best. Alrighty. So yeah, what is he gonna do here? Oh, thank you very much. He's not gonna... No, he's not gonna pass off here. Okay, so he's just kind of putting a staging area here. And he's just gonna knock this guy over. Can we get through on that? Probably not without a bit of shenanigans. I mean, it's honestly tempting to try. Because we'd need to remove... Let's see... I mean, basically these guys. Or these guys. Yeah, I could bring somebody around here, remove that one, bring this guy in. It's awkward though. I think we're just going to try and play it safe for this turn. So where are we going to hit? We're not going to try and get into this impregnable fortress. We'll get you up. Move you across a little bit because it looks like he's attacking down this direction. I guess we're going to hit this guy, boring though he is. And we'll position Karak here. Just so we're kind of spreading our thralls a little bit. Maybe I should bring him back a touch more as a sweeper. Okay. Because we can bite this guy if we need to. Can you get through? You can. Okay, so we'll hit it with Mighty Blow, with Serenad. May as well, as soon as we got it. Okay, nice. We're not going to give him a free hit, although it would mean he was less likely to try and run in and score. So we'll stay where we are. No dice on that. I think I am going to move Sir Heyman across. But first we need to try and shore up the middle a bit, so let's bring Jocelyn in here. You may be important in a minute. I don't want to come too far across, so I think I'm actually going to leave Volta on this side. And I will bring... Will I? You know what? A bit of centralization is probably a good thing at this stage. Let's make him commit to something. I want to see what his plan is. Like, basically this is his speed, these two. So if he does commit to like a big flank, we've got some tools in place to try and shut it down. Okay, maybe he's just going to try and wear us down here. But he's using his Mighty Blow non-blocker, so... Oh, okay, that is a... he's going for some number diminishing here. Effectively. So we're now down a player. Overall. I don't think he's going to move yet. I think he's going to hang in where he is. We might start just having to take some pot shots on his... okay, he's moving his wolf. It's like he heard us. Okay, he's really bunching up here. Oh, is he gonna foul? He's gonna foul. Okay, I mean, if he takes out our thralls, obviously that puts us in a interestingly bad position. Okay, no dice. That's good. Where are you going? Okay, you're going back a step. Okay, this is a tight blob here. Looks like he's going to try and wear us down the old-fashioned way. I guess by the old-fashioned way I mean just punching us. Because we're on 7, he's still on 8. Is it even worth trying to hit the zombies, or should I go for the... I mean, Serenad is on the wrong side. Is it worth... I don't think it's worth getting too embroiled in here until he presents us with a better gap. We could, in theory, try and hypnogaze here, and then come in here. But we'd have to commit a few guys over there. This guy would probably have to come over. This guy would probably have to come over, and then... Yeah, I don't think we're in the ideal position for that, so I think we're just gonna go for the slightly boring stand up and hit this guy, just see if we can keep him penned in. Alright. We'll just push him inside. We can push him back a bit. Nothing doing with the old armor breaks, so I think we just... I'm going to drop him back into the middle. You know what? The less vampires I have to move, the better. So let's just drop him back to here. Means we're not quite as flexible at this way, and I think we have to bring Karak over this way to provide some vampire food. And I probably need to try and stand up here. If this fails, of course, he's got a good break through the middle. But, you know. Oof. But it didn't, so we're okay. I hadn't made up my mind whether I was going to actually re-roll that or not. Okay, so we have our thralls spread nicely, the 3 that we have left. It's feeling drawish, but it's going to depend on how fast he makes his move and how desperate he gets. Or if he manages to remove a couple of guys. Looks like he's going after a vampire this time. Probably with his Mighty Blow again. Didn't really need this guy in here, but I guess putting him here... Oh, is this a side maneuver? Is he going to move one round here? Oh, and he's going with the wolf. Okay. So Claw comes into play. He's kind of stuck here unless he wants to make the dodge, which he might do, but it's a bit risky in case it fails because he's actually left this a bit more open than he has before. Okay, how many more people are you going to put in there? I don't think he can get anybody down. Yeah, he can't get somebody in here now. So I think we're looking at a potential Hypnogaze Blitz-in situation here. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I think we're going to bring Yankin over here, because obviously there is the option to switch back. So Justin is our best guy for Hypnogazing because he does it on a 2+. I think I just stand up Sir Volta and hope that... Okay, we didn't Bloodlust, that's good. So that cancels the assists, all the assists around. Boy, I really want to actually blitz with this guy. Is a 1 dice with him better than a 2 dice with... I think it is, honestly. So we might be doing a 3+ dodge out here. You should probably... Yeah, through there. You should probably come here, because we're going to drop Justin in here. Just making sure I've got everything set up. Okay, we knew we had dodge there. Hypnogaze here. Ooh, it was on a 2+ and it was a 2. Okay. I think, to be on the safe side, safe-ish side, we bring Reynard across as well. Even if we Bloodlust, we just here and at least we got a bit more strength in the middle there. Okay, and unfortunately this is going to be re-rolled if we fail it. We failed it. Because we're on a, what, like a 2+ to knock the ball loose, I think we have to try it. Well, we tried it. But we did try and get, like, I mean, he can push this harder if he wants to now. He could potentially, no, I don't... Yeah, he can potentially surf Steven, although I think it's going to be tricky. We are also basing him up so he can actually knock a bunch of us over here. But we did what we could. Oh, so Volta is taking a nap as well. Okay. So it's feeling more and more drawy here. Unless he pushes really hard and scores within the next turn or two. He is beginning to get a numbers advantage, but we do have the 3+ on our KO rolls, so let's see here. Okay. And assuming we're going to get a blitz round on Sir Justin. Oh boy. Oh, the armor. Alright, so yeah, I'm expecting this kind of a blitz. Or if he wants to go into the corner, he could blitz from this direction and push him back. He may feel that he can secure it enough that he doesn't have to go into the corner. Okay, are we ending up here? No, we're not. Okay, so that's kind of a result. Although he might be able to escape us now. We can get down to here. Okay, I think he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna get down into this area. He can... Yeah, he can double GFI if he wants to be absolutely out of danger. Ooh, okay. You're not stopping there, right? Are you stopping there? Okay, he's gonna cage up here. But we are vampires, so we do have some shenanigans we can do about that. No, we can't cage up there. These guys can't move far enough. Okay. There is still a chance. Okay, he really wants to knock over Sir Reynard. Who can blame him? Okay, he didn't though. Just move him there and follow up. Give him a difficult angle. Plus it, oh, he didn't follow up. So we could get this guy 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think we need Yankin down here because anything we do in this area, we want to kind of be able to, well, basically chew on him. Now the question is, do we do this? I mean, that seems sensible, because then we've potentially got Yossen here to pick up the ball if by some miracle we got it free. I think this is what we have to do. And I think we do it on the GFI. We do the reroll on the GFI rather than the dodge, because it gets us a bit closer. I mean, honestly, if it doesn't work, we're kind of in trouble. Okay, bad start, bad start. Okay, we did pass the GFI there. And we pushed him. So we're just going to push him back and stay. We're going to attempt to bring Heyman back into the action here. And you know what? We should probably just bring him back here so that we can be more versatile. I kind of want to put him over here so that we have a little bit of a wall, but if Jocelyn fails, then we need to be able to try and make this corner not quite so palatable for him. Because there's tackle here, so if we bloodlust and fail to get away, we're in trouble. Okay, and we'll make do with this because there is... Well, it's unlikely that the wolf goes after us, but this is something of a wall. It's a wall that you can knock down, but it's something. Are we doing the old side switch here? That feels very side switchy. I'm not sure why the GFI. That might have been an accident. That might have been a curvature accident. Alright. Yeah, this feels like he's doing the switch sides, which I kind of figured was an option. And is he going to try and knock these guys over? He could potentially blitz in here, and then the wolf could... well... The wolf could hit him, but he'd need another assist, because this guy is giving an assist here. Okay, the guard helps. So, well, it helps for the first hit, but it would be a frenzy trap after that. Okay, now you'd be fine. Oh, he didn't knock us over. So... I think once he gets in position, it'll be a... 1 dice, yeah, just a 1 dice. 1 dice into a 2 dice against. So I don't think he's going to do that. You'd have to GFI if you want to move. Yeah, we got a potential route in to have another hit on the ball carrier here. We'll kind of see how much he might... Okay. Okay, fair enough. Go on, fail a dodge for me. Could just bring this guy in. If he's worried about this, which he probably should be, because we can hit here and then maybe get in. Ooh, okay. Hang on, isn't that 1 dice into a 2 dice against? Oh, okay. Well, that worked. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have minded the skull there. So now he can bring this guy in to kind of shore things up over here. Oh, he's not. Okay. So what are our options here? I mean, it's not super options. I think he's very much pushing for the draw here, and I'm feeling like it's probably going to happen. I am wondering about doing some Sir Jocelyn shenanigans. Yeah, I can't quite get round for a sneaky 1 dice. So I think we're just going to stand Carrick up. I'm wondering about running Sir Jocelyn through. Maybe the best way would actually be to back off here for the easier dodge. Boy, does that actually help us at all? Not as much as I'd like, honestly. Okay, I think we have to see if we can push this werewolf away. Oh, bonus. Boy, I don't know what to do now. I think we have to stay in case we bloodlust. Even though we're kind of getting our own way now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think we have to let that go, unfortunately. So we're going to be biting Jenkin. Yeah, I can't get the assist in to make this better than it. Oh, I have to... let's go ahead and bite. We haven't done too bad for Bloodlust, honestly, so I can't complain. Ooh, maybe I can. We're running really low on thralls now. It's just Carrick holding down the fort. Okay, so... we're looking at a 1 dice against Blodge. It's not quite where I wanted this to end up, if we're being honest, but it was where it was always looking likely to end up. Unless I had been brave and left Carrick down and gone for the... No, that would have been a bad blitz. Is there any reason not to try this? No. I mean, we just need to roll a 6, right? That's, I mean, we gotta do the reroll. Yeah, I'll take that. Honestly, we're gonna follow just to keep some pressure on in case something weird happens. Okay. Sorry, that took a long time, but I was hoping there was gonna come to some better conclusion. And honestly, we got pretty lucky with the knocking the wolf over, but... maybe we hit our power too early. I'd have been fine if he had just got pushed back and then been knocked over the goal, but... we need some strip ball. Maybe that'll be... I mean, once Sir Jocelyn levels up, we're probably going to go... if I'm brave, we'll go wrestle and strip ball. Or leap. I don't know. There's so many good skills he could take. Oh, I really needed him to stay up here to be a bit more of a threat. Ooh. I think that that's a regen. Yeah. Okay. It's a regen, but it's... oh, he's going in. Okay. Oh boy. Everything's got really exciting all of a sudden. If he fails this, that's... oh, I thought he had for a moment. Okay, so it's game on, I guess. We really need our babe to do some work here. Come on, guys. I want some of you to stand up. Okay. I'll take what I can get. Oh, that's good as well. Okay, how are we looking for numbers all of a sudden? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we still didn't get quite back up to our full, but we do have 4 vampires and 3 thralls. And unfortunately, the impetus is on us to try and push now. I honestly wasn't prepared for this. It felt like he was okay, kind of pushing for a draw. But Jocelyn passing his regen was really nice. We're down. We were. Now I suddenly feel like we kind of wasted that reroll, but, you know, you never know how things are going to go. Oh, how wide am I willing to spread my team here? I think we need to keep Carrot back as a sweeper in case they get a chance to envelop us. And I guess I have to spread my vampires across the front. We've got to try and, like, make it awkward in case, I think we bring them in 1 at least. We've got to make it awkward in case of bad kickoff results. Okay. Okay, that's as good as we could hope. So primary objective, try not to lose. Secondary objective, can we push for a sneaky win? I mean, the game is encouraging us to push this way, so I guess that's what we do. Accidents can happen, so I'm gonna pop Barnaby here. You know what, I'm gonna pop Barnaby here. No. Oh boy. Decisions. We're gonna pop Carrick here. That's kind of a helpful defensive. Don't you jump up there. You can jump up here if you like. Sorry, talking to the cat. Nope. Okay, so I think we're gonna bring Barnaby here. That's as far as he can go, right? Yeah. I mean, realistically. Unless we actually manage to... No. Yeah. Sorry, indecision is horrible. And we'll pop Yankin up a little bit just to block off this side. And I guess we're in Blocktown now. Ooh. You know what? We're actually going to do this. Then we're going to do this. Then we're going to do this. Okay, that's excellent. We'll do a push. I mean, he'll stay where he is, I'm sure. But ooh, stun is nice though. I think we're going to stay where we are because they can't get through there very safely. We're going to try and pick up the ball next because we do need to pick up the ball. Okay. And then we'll just hit here. Very nice. Okay. That's about as good as we could hope for that turn. That's even better. What's that? 3 stuns? Okay. There is a chance. There is a chance. How wild is he going to get on his turn? Who can say? But with Hypnotic Gaze, I feel like there is always a chance. I don't like that these guys are stuck so far back and that they could potentially just get kind of blocked off from the action, but it is what it is. Let's see how he deals with this. He probably can't push too hard onto this side, although the more hard he pushes on this side, to a degree, the better, because we can run up this way. He does have very fast players. If he puts them too much to one side, though, I may consider some outrageous switch play. He's probably going to knock this guy over and then drop the werewolf back. Oh, a failed dodge there, and we'd almost be in. So I think he puts him over here, so he has the reach for this side of the field. Okay, that's kind of what I expected there. Can you get back up? Okay, you can get back up, that's good. Oh, I didn't expect that. Boy, he's really knocked his one dies out of the park at times this game. Okay, so let's see how outrageous we could get. Okay, so we could, in theory, we could run this guy over to the edge of the pitch, run over and throw it. And honestly, I think that's what we're going to try. The main danger comes in this initial dodge. Okay, you can still get up there. Is there a way to... Oh. Sorry, cat problems. Trying to see if there's a way to knock both of these guys over. I'd have to knock this guy over, but I can't get an assist in where I'd need it. So I think what we're going to do is he'll never let us chain push him off. Could I chain push myself off? Theoretically. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that makes everything more scary. Especially seeing as I have to throw to a guy that is going to be on the edge of the pitch. Oh, that could turn out bad. I think what we're going to do is we are going to try and mark up this guy. Oh dear. Do we still do that? Yeah. And there's no real reason not to hypno gaze this guy. Oh, we passed it as well. Okay, just to try and make blocking less convenient. We'll bite. Oh boy, this could go so badly wrong. In fact, I don't think I can take the risk of going to the last square. Just because throwing to that very last square is just so risky. Oh no. Okay, now it's all or nothing. What? Oh, he has to do it before he throws. Oh, this is the first time I've tried to throw with a vampire. Okay. Okay. That being the case, I should have just... Boy, what could I have done? I should have double GFI'd, I guess. Okay, so he can still win and we can still win. This is quite exciting. But not in the way I would like it to be. He probably blitzes here. Runs the ghoul down into a scoring position. Takes the wolf over to pick up the ball. I think that's the play. We do have Sir Reynard here, maybe? Oh boy. Well, that's my own fault for forgetting that you bloodlust. Why on earth would you bloodlust before you throw? That's just absolute madness. Okay, so that makes things a little trickier, because now if this guy is going to get in scoring position, he's got to either dodge or not go as far. Okay, he's getting the ghoul next to the ball. Ooh, I could do with you failing a GFI here or there. But, you know, I can't be picky. Now, are you going to just come and get... You've got to get in scoring position here. Oh, this is turn 16. Okay. It all makes sense now. I've completely lost track of what was going on, I guess. Okay, he did manage to pick up the ball. He's probably just going to hold it there, that's fine. So I think what we're looking at is... What are we looking at here? You can't get there. You can't get there. We're looking at a 1 dice blitz. And a... Yeah, I mean it's pretty much... Yeah, there's not too much to think about here. This is the best blitz, even though this was a 2 dice. And this guy has a better chance of picking it up and throwing it. So, I think we just try this, cross our fingers, and at least we didn't lose. Oh boy, that's a bad start, isn't it? You had one dice roll you had to avoid. Oh, I shouldn't have followed that in case I pick it up. Okay. How hard could this be? Okay, so we've got to pick up, probably a dodge out, a throw. Glory. We didn't pick it up. Oh, we caught it as well. Ah well. Yeah, a draw is a fair result. I'm a bit sad about the whole throw situation. Especially not having kept track of his turns. I forgot that he had 2 turns. I was thinking he had 2 turns and we had 3 turns. It was the other way around. But it all got so tense at the end there. That's it is the way of things. If we want to look on the positive, Savolta did level up. And yeah, the armor breaks evened out. We had the better of the first half, and then the end of the first half and the beginning of the second half, boy, they began to turn around pretty hard. And yeah, overall, good game. Didn't lose any vampires, which is nice, because we did do that risky Apo to avoid the death. Boy, they got a lot more SPP than us. They did start dangerous pretty bad. Well, I guess that was a learning experience. That puts us at what? Oh, let's see. Is it worth trying to buy the game and start playing? What's the cost of it right now? Is it pretty cheap? I think it's pretty cheap, right? If it's pretty cheap on the sales and with the new one coming up at the beginning of the new year, I think it probably is worth starting playing. Even if nothing else, most of these rules in the Blood Bowl 2, once Blood Bowl 3 does come out, which it's supposed to begin of the next year, the rules aren't going to be exactly the same, but the core rules are going to be pretty much exactly the same. There's going to be a couple little changes, so if you learn it on here now where you have a chance, if it's like $10 or something, people are still playing a lot on Blood Bowl 2. It's been pretty consistent for player base, so I think it's worth putting in the money, unless it's like full price right now, in which case, yeah, maybe I'd hold off and see if it goes on sale, because it does go on sale pretty often. Even if you just get the very base game with the base races, just to learn it for now, that's probably worth doing. You can get lots of games if you play in the Champions Ladder. It'll be a tough learning experience, but that's kind of Blood Bowl for you. If you're willing to kind of, you know, maybe watch a little bit on YouTube and whatnot of how people play, and just willing to take a few losses to start with till you get the hang of it, yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I don't know if I can even check how much it is on Steam, because I already have it. I think that's one of those weird things, if I go to it, it won't actually show me the price. But yeah, the rumor is the new... I think it may even be more of a... Oh boy. The rumor is that the new game drops in early next year at some point. So... And my feeling is, some people will continue to play Blood Bowl 2 even after Blood Bowl. There'll be some people that don't like Blood Bowl 3, or who just don't want to like drop money into it till it goes on sale. So I imagine there'll be a pretty solid player base on this, even for a little while after the new game comes out. And like I say, if you learn it on here, even though the game's gonna have some minor changes, the core will still be the same. Okay, so we rolled a regular roll. What are we in need of? I mean, can they take strength? Oh, they can take strength. Do we get a guard? We might get a guard here. No, blodge is probably more sensible. Blodge and then guard. Because, you know, if we could have dodged at the end there a bit more, it might have put us in a good position, and it helps protect our vampires. We'll probably guard one of them up at some point if we get to that stage. But some defensive skills would be really useful, and it helps them, makes them more reliable for dodging out with the Bloodlust as well. If you fail a Bloodlust roll, you kind of get scared to dodge. Hammett is no more. He has he's had an unspectacular career, 7 games. Wow, he's barely turned up. He's got blocked a lot, so you know, credit to him. He's taken a lot of hits, so we will be seeing him. That's our first. Unfortunately, that's our first veering away from winning. But I mean, that would have been some shenanigans to win at the end there anyway, especially the mistake of running our guy off. In retrospect, I could have played that last couple turns better and maybe scored. They still would have had a chance to stop us. you always have that kind of like lingering regret when you can see how you could have done things. I still don't entirely understand. Let's have a look at the hypnogaze rule a little bit. I'm looking at the wrong one. I mean Bloodlust. Okay. On the 1, the vampire must feed on a thrall at the end of the declared action, but before actually passing, handing off, or scoring, the vampire must feed. So that's interesting, even if you... because I haven't had one when scoring. This is my first time playing vampires this season. So even if you go to score, you will run into the end zone, bite your teammate, and then score. I mean, I read through this, obviously, when we started, but it's hard to remember all the intricacies because they're the only team that suffered from this. Failure to buy as a turnover. Yeah, I should have just stood him there with the ball next to one of our thralls, fed, and accepted that I might get blocked, but at least I'd have my agility 5 thrower on the field. Ah well. So yeah, we are gonna call it there, I think. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock here. Thanks for hanging around and watching. I'd play another game, but it's getting a bit late for me. It's kind of getting to dinner time. So next time we'll either return with Iron Death Malice or their live counterparts in Life Honor, which is our Bretonnian team, who have also been really fun to play. It's all the same guys, but they're alive. That's the concept. We're doing okay with them, and the games will be up on YouTube as well under the same name. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.